Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Global Dokkan has dropped the official details for the upcoming DOKKANFEST TEQ BARDOCK and the side banner Tora, and of course at the end we'll be reacting to his animations as one of the best intros in the game. I'm looking forward to watching them, so don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down in the comments, will you be summoning for Bardock in just a couple days? So he gives Goku's family or storied figures key +3, HP and attack and defense plus 170%, and the additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong to the Pure Saiyans category. So the main units that are going to benefit from this are Team Bardock units himself, and Goku units. He has the entrance animation, which you've already mentioned, and he will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. He then gets attack plus 70% and foresees enemy super attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn when there is an ally whose name includes Goku, which is kind of easy to link him up with considering he's a Goku lead, and a lot of the better units in the game are indeed Gokus with the other categories that you can put them together on. Or when you are facing an enemy whose name includes Frieza, which is quite specific. You know, we have the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone, which, you know, if you've completed that, you're not really going to go back into it unless you're going to make content on it. Any ESBR, you know, enemies that are Freezers. Outside of that, quite specific. The easiest way to trigger that is with Goku, and it's a very useful ability to have. You know, having the Scouter is one of the best mechanics in the game for a unit, and Bardock can trigger that at the very beginning of a fight. So that way, if you're building up any units, you're stacking them, building up passives, whichever it may be, you can, you know, avoid super attacks on units that you don't want to be caught, which is very handy again for units that need to build up, or units that just can't handle super attacks, maybe on a specific phase. Then at the start of turn he does get key +2 attack and defense plus 150%. He then gets an additional attack and defense plus 40% with each super attack performed, up to 120%. This is literally only 3 supers, so it literally takes you no time at all, especially with dupes, any additionals, things like that from skill orbs. Very easy to build up. Attacks are effective against all types with 1 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. Now, considering he is a rainbow orb changer of his entrance animation, that's very easy to do all of these rainbow key sphere kind of conditions. He then gets an additional attack and defense plus 50% with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. Again, rainbow orb changer, very simple to do. And then it also performs a critical hit with 3 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. Again, not a lot to pick up, again, when you consider he is a rainbow orb changer, but having a built-in crit for just 3 rainbow orbs, very, very nice indeed, especially if you do get him at 55% and don't manage to get any dupes if you are summoning. And then, of course, he has an active skill condition, which can be activated when there are another 3 or more Team Bardock category allies on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. Tora falls under that. Then there's also the Team Bardock EZAs, don't forget. Or when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Not bad conditions. I mean, considering it's either or, turn 5 is not too bad anyway. Turn 3 is very good if you do have the Team Bardock category allies for it. And 50% HP or less, not too difficult to trigger, quite easy to prepare. His link set is same warrior race, same lineage, family ties, Team Bardock, same pride, path battle, fierce battle. So very simple to link him, of course, with other Pure Saiyans. He then goes on Goku's family, storied figures, Pure Saiyans, low class warrior, Team Bardock, all out struggle, Space Family Warriors, Connected Hope, Entrusted Will, and of course, Bond of Parent and Child. His super attack effect, he will greatly raise attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn and cause immense damage to the enemy. Then we have the side banner Tora, which is a basically sub-lead for storied figures. He will then get key +2 attack and defense plus 150% at the start of turn. He'll then get an additional attack and defense plus 50% before the super attack, and then get an additional attack and defense plus 20% per storied figures category allies on the team up to 100%. Which for the most part, considering the units you're going to be running, if you did pull the DOKKANFEST Bardock and the side banner Tora with, you're going to want to run them with Team Bardock units that fall under the storied figures, which all of them do, because the other storied figure units are like Tapion and things like that, and you're not going to be running them with like Bardock units and Bardock himself. So a very easy way to do it is just run a full Team Bardock category team with the new DOKKANFEST, the side banner Tora, and some of the Team Bardock EZAs, and that will help this Tora build up all that attack and defense that he needs per category ally. He then has a chance of performing a critical hit and a chance of performing of evading enemies' attack plus 10% and reduces damage received by 10% per Team Bardock category ally attacking in the same turn. So it's also very beneficial running this Tora with a full Team Bardock team, because then he'll have a built-in dodge, he'll have a built-in crit, and he'll get 10% damage reduction per Team Bardock category ally, which then goes all the way up to, what, 50% in total? So pretty good if you do specifically run him on this one category with these set of units. It's very niche, very restrictive, very specific, but this Tora works really, really well with them. Don't forget, there's also that Fasha that came out with the Chilai, who's also very good. So if you also have her, that's going to work really well with both these units. Maybe in the future we'll get like a dual unit for all the Team Bardock units, like what they did with Captain Ginyu, like 2 each, and that'll make the Team Bardock team even better. Who knows? Then also storied figures category allies get key +3, attack and defense +30%, which for the most part, as I said, is where you're going to be running this Tora is Team Bardock units essentially, and also Tapions and I think Pycon. And then all allies get attack and defense +30% when there's an ally whose name includes Bardock attacking in the same turn. Again, when you consider who this Tora will be running with, it's going to be the DOKKANFEST Bardock and other Bardock units. He'll then give Team Bardock units altogether key +3, attack and defense +60%. So not only does he have some pretty decent and solid numbers offensively and defensively for the side banner unit, also has built-in crit chance, also has built-in dodge, also has damage reduction per category ally, and has amazing support for Team Bardock. So a very, very good side banner unit, just very specific, of course, where you have to run him. And the link set is same warrior race, the same lineage, Cold Judgment, Team Bardock, same pride, bread battle, fierce battle. Only a handful of categories though. Storied figures, low class warrior, pure Saiyans, Team Bardock, and space traveling warriors. And then the super attack effect, he'll raise attack for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to enemy, and raise superclass allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. So as I said, a very, very good unit, very good support unit, very good on the old support, very versatile. But let's react to these animations, shall we? So we've got the Tora up first, which, let's be honest, we're not overly concerned with. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad animations, but, you know, they're not the DOKKANFEST creme de la creme standard of animations, do you know what I mean? Still, though, it looks good. Looks good. I'm not glad that for some reason that effect on the key blast looked a hell of a lot just like a pool of water. I know, to me it's just like a pool of water. It looked kind of cool. This looks so good, man. His voice lines are okay. I don't think they're the best. They're okay, but I love the animation itself. It's such a cold moment from Dragon Ball Z. This is good. I like this. I like this. I like the art style from this.
This will change everything. Both my fate and yours. This is the end of the line.
Not glam. The active, the chaos screen, great. The last portion of the voice lines, this bit, good. The entrance animation, you know, does the job, solid. This bit sounds really weird though.
This will change everything.
Like, it sounds like you've programmed Siri to say this. Like, it's quite, it's janky. It's a bit like robotic. Like, it really does sound like you've got Siri to do. It's like, this will change everything. End of the line.
My fate and yours.
Yeah, it really does sound like you've got Siri to say it for you. Other than that, the animations are dope. I love the entrance animation. Decent voice lines. That bit a little bit weird though. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.